What up, everybody? Welcome back to Fandom Frequency. It's your boy Kenny bringing you another review, but we're doing something a little different today. We're doing an older release. We're doing a TV series that was exclusively on none other than Netflix. Y'all all got the Netflix accounts. Y'all probably seen it. I'm late to the party once again, but thanks to my main man, my co-host, C-Dub.
It's your boy.
I'm watching the show now, and we're doing Ozark Season 1, baby, and we're going to be doing each individual season leading up to Season 4. When's it coming out? You tell me, bro. If you actually find out or get a little leak or see something on comicbook.com or some shit, drop it in the comments, man, because I don't know when it's coming, but we going to do reviews for each individual episode leading up to Season 4, man. But with no further ado, let's get into the review, man. And my man C-Dub said he got some questions for me, so I'm going to throw it to you, my G.
Yeah, so who was your favorite character?
My favorite character for sure is Marty. Big surprise there. But I would say Marty is my favorite character because I do think he is the most interesting with just like the different things that you see the character going through or thinking about when it comes to his marriage and the way that he, just the way he's so smart and he's able to always get out of any situation and always pitch himself and always be able to get himself into the situations he wants to be in and get the opportunities that he wants to get. And I just like Jason Bateman as an actor a lot, too, so I always really enjoy him in movies, and I've seen some of his dramatic work in other things and besides the comedies he's known for, so I really like Jason Bateman, and other than him, his wife, Wendy, I would say, is like my second favorite character. Didn't start out that way, but actually over the course of the show, I actually really grew to like dig that character and just how smart and like witty she is and just the way that she was sticking with Marty through all the crazy shit. Even though she co-signed it, but
yeah,
and her acting too, like what's her name? I'm already forgetting, and I just looked it up a while ago. What's her name?
Julia Garner, Ruth?
No, the Wendy, the wife, the actress. It's like Lily and Janney or something like that, or some. But
Laura Linney.
Laura Linney, there you go. Thank you. But yeah, Laura Linney, bro. I really like her acting a lot in the show as well. And then I guess I'll do a top three. Who would be my third character? I'm gonna go Ruth.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. I didn't like her at first either, but throughout the show and them developing that character, man, they completely turned it around.
Yeah, so I don't think it's surprising at all that you think Marty Bird's the best character because I think the way he is, it just seems like he's doing what he's got to do.
Exactly.
He's not being bad at all. He made that wrong decision at first, but it was his wife co-signed it, so she takes
as the
full
blame
as
their family and the
yeah, she takes as much blame as he can.
Exactly.
But throughout it, he does everything he can to help people, and he's doing what he can to.
Exactly. That's the thing with me that like I know a lot of people draw comparisons to Breaking Bad with this show. We might even do that on a future episode ourselves, but that's the one thing with Marty that is so much more redeemable and likable with that character. He really just saw a good opportunity to set himself up financially in a world where we all know it is so damn hard to get money, let alone get your family set up with generational wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's just like, Marty, you always can get behind him and you're like, damn, bro, like I wish. And it's really his homie that got him into this shit in the first place. So it wasn't like Marty was skimming. That would change the whole dynamic.
Exactly,
right
100%. That's
like,
a
that's
good
what I
point.
thought at first, but I was like, oh wait, he didn't fucking know it was Billy. So I'm like, okay, cool.
No, it's Bruce.
Or Bruce, sorry.
Bruce.
I don't know why I'm saying Billy.
Good point to point that out because Bruce was the one scamming, and Marty he shouldn't have been in this situation where he's on the bad side of the cartel.
Exactly.
He was doing his job.
Exactly.
Bruce was the one who screwed him over, which was his best friend, and at the same time, Wendy betrayed him too. And that's why I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised you say Wendy Bridge is second for a character, even though
I might put Ruth over her a little bit.
No, and I'm not mad at the actress. She's great. Was it whatever?
Yeah.
The actress who plays Wendy
Linney,
Bird is great, but I hate that character. I think I hate her so much because
yeah,
I
like,
hate cheating. That cheating is terrible.
I feel you.
Yeah, and then was it
I've
third? Was
unfortunately
it?
never been in that situation, so
Yeah,
I've been lucky out there, y'all. I'm sure people that are hearing this that have been in that situation that have watched the show probably feel the same way. Like, fuck that bitch. And that's the way I was for a minute, bro. It was just like the way she turned around, admitted she was wrong, apologized, and really started helping him get stuff done, and actually kind of saved his ass almost a little bit a couple
yeah.
times.
But I
Kind
mean,
of got me to where
she
I really
owes him
like
at
her.
least that. She
Yeah,
owes him
definitely.
that.
That's the thing I like about it. It was like she made up for what she did, and not saying that like if I was him, I would forgive her completely or anything. I just liked how she did stick by him as a family member and stuff like that throughout the conflict and everything like that. Because like I said, I definitely did not like her starting out at all. And like I said, my list could probably change of favorite characters and stuff going on, but like Marty's firmly in my favorite spot, and Ruth, like I said, her and Ruth really are kind of at 2 and 3 for me right now because I like all the other characters obviously as well, but a lot of them are either kind of scumbags or something, so it's harder to like them, and the kids get not, or the son's just kind of weird. But Jonah's just weird. But
I think he's
Charlotte's
intelligent.
very bitchy though, and gets very
Exactly.
annoying.
No,
So I don't like her at
Charlotte
all.
is the one who's entitled, and
Yeah,
she's so. But they're both in a
mom did worse
terrible
shit. Yeah,
situation. Those kids. But I
yeah,
think Jonah's
definitely.
actually not that weird. I think he's like really intelligent,
No, he's smart as fuck, bro. It was
super
just
smart.
some of the guts and all that stuff was kind of
But as for Ruth, as your third favorite character, I think.
yeah. I love that character for sure.
I think it's crazy starting out how she robbed Marty. She was
Yeah,
she was gonna ruin everything, and then she ends up
exactly,
working for him, and not only working for him, I mean, being really loyal and saving him in so many circumstances.
exactly,
That
bro.
actress is so good, by the way. She's actually like nothing like her character. So if you see her in an interview, she's actually like the nicest girl. So
Wow.
yeah, once you see an interview with her, it blows your mind how mean and like how she is in the show. So I don't know. I love that character though. It's
Oh,
really great.
definitely, bro. Like Ruth Langmore is dope as hell, and just the whole Langmore family is so fucking interesting and very like well written and fleshed out. That was like one of my favorite elements of the show. Because at first you're just like, oh, these hillbilly fucks right here, and then you're like, oh shit, hold on. I take all that back. Like they're so much more than just hillbilly asshole type people and stuff like that. It's like now I'm at the point where I'm like I'm not even gonna judge people like that anymore. It's like
Yeah.
you never know like obviously I've thought about that before, but it's like you never know what someone's going through or where they're coming from or who they really are as opposed to who they show themselves to be. Because obviously how you act does reflect who you are, but sometimes there is like that good underneath and things of that nature too, where if someone can recognize that and bring it out of the person, they can flip that shit around, you know what I mean? So that was the way I kind of like that, especially with is it Jacob that was
Jacob Snell.
yeah, not Jacob Snell. That's
Oh.
the drug lord. I was trying to say her uncle, the one that was fucking around with the detective and got looped into the whole fucked up situation before he got fried at the dock with his brother.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
forgot
him.
his
I thought
name.
he was very interesting too, bro. Like I didn't see
With
any
the
of
gay
that
one,
coming.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the gay one. Like I didn't see any of that coming.
Yeah, that was
You know what I mean?
wild.
And just
Yeah,
to
he
be like,
hooked up with the
damn.
FBI
And then he
guy.
got manipulated into the situation, and I'm like, fuck, bro, gay, straight, whatever. That sucks to be in that situation. I'm like,
But he
fuck.
bugged his freaking. He's trying to get his cousin for
Yeah, bro. And then
murder.
he just turns and flips like that. So then I'm like, oh, I don't like you
Yeah.
anymore.
No. Yeah.
So it's like, it's funny. It's like I'm like with this love and hate relationship with his character for sure, bro. Like,
Yeah. Screw him. He's trying to
but
get
really good actor.
his little niece for
Yeah.
murder.
Yeah,
Fuck
for real,
him.
bro.
I'm not.
That
for
dude's a great
him.
actor, though.
Great
Like,
actor. Yeah.
the whole cast,
I'm
bro.
telling. Yeah, dude. That's what I really wanted to mention.
Like, you
how
can't give every cast the
how
award, but
amazing the acting was across the board.
every episode, all the time.
Insane acting.
No one misses, bro.
Yeah.
No one misses. Even
But
Breaking Bad, there's a couple actors that I don't think are anywhere near, like, you know what I'm saying?
For
Like,
sure.
fucking, obviously, Bryan Cranston and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
no one's near, like, or Aaron Paul. Like, that dude's
Those-
so underrated. Like, just in
Yeah.
general, like, that guy deserved those
But
Emmys.
as far as the whole cast goes,
Killing it.
it's just everybody's killing it. Jacob Snell, I think, was one of my favorite characters, even though he's a villain. I'm not. He's evil guy in the.
Yeah,
but-
we're ranking him. He's probably 4 or 5, for
But
sure.
I just love how he plays his character. He's so great.
Yeah.
His wife's a lunatic,
Yeah, she's a good actress, too.
and for being a villain, he seems to be pretty reasonable compared to his wife. His wife's
Yeah.
insane.
Shot down.
But yeah,
the
he just. I don't know.
fucking face.
I just love how he plays his character. But so moving on to the next question: who is the character you hated the most and why?
Yeah, the Snells, man. Where
For sure.
What happened to the preacher's wife? What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly, man.
Dude,
That's sick.
come on, man.
Yeah, it's very sick.
Come
And
on, man. And
so,
then she shot Dell in the face and like totally fucked up the entire situation for everyone involved, including herself. That's why I was like, damn, bitch, like, what are you doing?
there was a point in the show where, though, that the preacher's wife was telling him, just go back on the water.
That was surprising.
And he walks away from her saying, like, I'm going to go pray or whatever. And, man, like, I get it. He's a good man. He has nothing, like, everyone else around him screwed up. But, man, go back on the water, dude. Like, you don't know what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Like, you do not want to put your wife in jeopardy and also
I think God will forgive this sin, bro.
Yeah.
I think he'll get it.
I really don't intend to sin because he's preaching to people who really need it.
And he
I mean,
legit
people
didn't
out
know
there
that was
doing
going
heroin,
on
they
and
actually
shit.
need it here. Is like, I don't even, it just sucks though. He's a
Just 'cause
good
they do
guy.
heroin doesn't mean they can't preach to him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They kind of need it more than the other people.
Sinners need to hear it. So,
Yeah.
but it, I don't know. It just sucks. Like, I feel like usually pastors would put their wife before anything.
Yeah, he's
their
like, God
family
will protect us. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, I believe in God personally
Yeah.
on the real, but come on, man. If you're fucking with somebody that you know is going to try to kill you, I don't know if God's going to be able to get to you in time, almost in a way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it works like that.
But that is such a sad fucking.
Yeah, like, that was fucked up,
Unbelievable.
bro. And just, like, the whole baptism with this child and everything where you were like,
Where
oh,
he's gonna
dude,
kill his baby.
Don't do it.
He's
Don't
gonna
do
kill
it.
his baby.
And then he turned around. I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah,
that
man.
was
That whole situation with him and Marty, I just felt bad for Marty on that, too. Because Marty bought the church just to look good, bro. He didn't even know all that was connected.
Exactly, yeah.
That
He
was
didn't know.
so fucked up.
And he paid the Snells, what,
I know.
$700,000 to save his
700,000.
life, and it didn't help.
Still fucked
So
him
don't,
over.
like, see, even in that situation, Marty did all he could. He didn't know about that, and he
That's
paid
what I was
over
saying.
$700,000 to save
them.
Yeah,
And he didn't have to do that
work.
shit either.
Still didn't work. Yeah, exactly.
He
He
didn't
didn't have to do
it.
that. It didn't save his family.
Yep.
It was supposed to save his fun. Yeah, it sucks, man.
But the Snells, bro. Yo, real talk, though. Like, I don't really care what else I watch. These are some of the best villains in TV, period.
And, dude, and they're not the only ones, because in the season 1, Kansas City Mob comes along.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to see what happens. But it's cool how Buddy is actually in the basement connected to Kansas City Mob.
Oh, really?
Do you remember? You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember seeing that.
Oh, fuck. I think I just...
Spoiler alert.
My bad. I think
No, it's all good, bro.
I knew. Okay, let's move on to the next question.
Yeah, real quick before we get to the next question. The old man, though, I knew he was connected to something, bro.
Ah, fuck.
I knew
man,
he was.
sorry,
like, that's
bro.
why I'm not even tripping, bro.
I'm sorry,
I
man.
knew he, like, when he was like, I don't think he shot Jimmy Hoffa for real, but when he was fucking with Wendy saying that, I was like, he might have fucking did it.
But let's talk about that. Jonah Bird, the kid, he didn't have the ammo because Buddy took it out, right?
Yeah,
He was
Buddy
trying to
took
shoot
it out.
that
He was
guy.
gonna, she shot the dude.
But
and
thank
all
God
that.
Buddy came up and...
Yeah, bro. Like,
Damn.
I knew Buddy was involved with something. He lives in Ozark. and he's lived there for a long time.
All right.
So honestly, like, no big deal.
All right, okay.
On that one, honestly,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I
He's-
already.
That's
that
what I'm
was
saying. How
my
cool he
speculation.
was with everything. You're like, what's this guy? Like, what's his life back?
Like, I was
He's
actually
seen
watching this with my
everything.
mom the other night when I was finishing up the season, and I was like, yo, this guy is too fucking calm. He just killed somebody.
Okay. Man, I'm sorry.
I
man.
know he's dying, but I'm like, you're not that calm, bro. Like,
Dang
you
it.
just murdered somebody.
really
Or not
thought-
murdered him, but you just killed somebody because they're about to kill you and all the people that live in your fucking house that you sold them and all
Okay.
this
Well,
shit.
it's not a big spoiler. My bad, though.
No,
Let's
no.
move on to the next question. What was the most mind-blowing situation in first season?
I would say, yeah, Dell getting shot in the face.
Yeah, 100%,
that got me for
100%. Because it's so sad. They made this huge deal. Marty's, begging for his life at this point, making sure
all good.
that this deal gets made. And she freaks out because he called her a redneck, which to me, redneck's not even
It's not that bad.
it's not an insult to me. That means you're a fucking hard worker. You're out in the sun working hard. Like,
You're like a
I
southern-
can't believe
you're a southern
redneck's
white
an
person.
insult.
You're a southern blue collar
And you're
worker
working
type
hard. Like,
person, yeah.
oh, that's crazy.
That's where it comes from. But people, you know how it is, bro.
People call Mexicans wetbacks, and I think that's because they're working hard, right? I don't know, but yeah, redneck. I don't know. That's crazy.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, because I was like, oh shit, they're teaming up with the Mexican mafia. This is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
imagine something like this in real life happen. Like, I'm fucking
I guarantee
terrified
it's
right now.
happened.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm fucking terrified right now. Has this gone down for real somewhere? And then she fucked it all up, and that's where I'm like, dude, season 2 is about to blow the fuck up. Like Scarface status. Say hello to my little friend, man. Like, someone's about to blow up the fucking bird's house and shit. I'm like, he was like, dude, do you know what you just brought down on us? He's like, I'm not gonna be able to explain this shit. You fucked us. You literally fucked us. Like, if you would have just not shot him in the face, we'd have been good. Everyone would have made money.
And it's wild when
Even fucking what's her husband's name again? Is it Jake?
Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob, dude. Even he was like, "Come the fuck on,
Yeah,
dude."
I'm telling you, he's the reasonable one.
Yeah,
of the
he was like,
villains.
even I wouldn't have shot him in the face, bro. I just killed somebody's wife, and I'm not gonna.
But
do
he
that.
still had her back at the end of it. You know,
Yeah, he
he's
always
like,
has her back. Yeah, he's not.
They
Gonna
brought
betray
him
her,
honey.
bro. Dude. Unless she betrayed him first, he's not betraying her. No way.
All right,
For
so
sure.
next question is, what was your favorite scene?
Favorite scene? Let me think. Favorite scene? I'm gonna go with. What was the scene? Ah, damn it! I just lost it now. It was the. It was the scene where. Oh yeah, it was the scene during the flashback when they just joined. When they just started working with Dell, and he fired the guy, and then he fucking took his eyes out.
Oh
And they're
my
like, "Oh
gosh.
Jesus!" I was like,
Can we?
"Dude,
Yeah, let's
what?"
just appreciate for a moment how scary Dell is. To
Yo,
me,
yeah.
Dell is so scary. So for the fact that they killed him, I mean, it just blows my mind because how scary he was. He was such, I think, great villain. Like
Yeah,
he
and you
was
thought he
such
was
a
set
great
up
actor.
to like live throughout most of the show, if
He
not the
was
whole thing.
yeah, he was just so like scary and intimidating.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
blew my mind that they actually killed him. Like, I
Yeah.
would never think that someone could kill Dell.
But
That's
I also
crazy.
appreciate that from the show because you never know who the hell's gonna get it. Anyone's like no one's safe.
Absolutely.
Because you would think he's the safest motherfucker
For
in the room
sure.
other than them.
Dude, he's got the whole cartel behind him. And he's
God damn.
they're against his little farm. Like they have nobody, dude. That's
Yeah, not like the
crazy.
cartel, bro.
They
They're
have
gonna lose this
they
fight.
have nothing.
That's gotta be the season 2 shit, right? Like what?
Man, you gonna see.
Oh god, dude.
All
I'm
right,
about to start
next
this shit tonight.
question is, what do you rate the cinematography?
Oh, 10 out of 10. I love the cinematography, actually.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's great, dude. Like everything is always well lit. Nothing's too dark, and just the way that I love, like the color coding they did with it, with just like the very muted colors, and it really fits the vibe of the show. With just like the dread and the misery that they all feel being there. You know what I'm saying? And just. I love the cinematography. It actually reminds me of Dean Cundy, who used to do like classic movies like Halloween, Back to the Future, and stuff like that. Reminds me of his cinematography. It was just like very, not super colorful, but at the same time, it like made great use of whatever the color palette was in the film. You know what I'm saying? And when it was colorful, it looked beautiful when you have like the sunsets over the lake and all that kind of shit. Like
it's such a beautiful area.
it's great.
I
And,
never
like,
heard of
and
Lake of the Ozarks.
Me neither until this
No
show.
one has, but it looks so
I
beautiful.
want to go, honestly.
I
Hope
heard
it
they
ain't like
actually
that, though.
filmed most of the movie in Georgia for like I
Oh.
think tax purposes. or
Yeah,
something.
Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta,
But,
Georgia, baby. That's
but they
the
have
spot.
it's similar though.
Definitely. They do that all the time, you know.
Yeah, but
locations.
it looks so beautiful in
Yeah.
the show.
Man. So for the next season, the cartel is coming down on Ozark big fucking time, bro. The Dells are fucked, bro. Like they're definitely gonna be coming in, and it's gonna be the Dells versus the cartel. And I think we're gonna finally see the actual mob boss that's been the head of this thing the whole time. So that's gonna be dope. And then for Ruth, I'm thinking her dad is either going to get released from prison between the beginning and the end of season 2, or he's going to do a breakout because Ruth pisses him off so much because she doesn't kill Marty Burr. So he's going to break out and do it himself. And then once he finds out she killed his brothers, he's definitely going to kill her ass. So I think it's just a matter of time before he finds that out. And the sheriff's in on the shit too. So I think he might get outed this season because the black dude, the FBI agent that works with the gay agent, he actually was suspecting the sheriff, whatever his name was, because he knows that something was off because they wouldn't go up to that house. They had probable cause. He knows they did. So I think the sheriff is definitely going to get outed as the corrupt fucker he is, and he's definitely one of the other characters I hate in the show.
Yeah, there's something where they say that the sheriff's in debt to the Snells.
Yeah, he said, "Oh,
And what do you think
what does
that
Marty
is?
owe you, or something like that?"
What
And
is
he's like, "Oh, it's a bigger debt than yours." And I was
uh-huh.
like, "Damn!" I was like, maybe he killed or raped somebody.
The cop?
Yeah, or he used to work with them and then became a cop or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that to me that's a big question.
Yeah, but he's got something over that dude's head, bro, because
Big
shit be
time.
going down and
And
he don't be giving a fuck. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that sure is a joke, dude.
Yeah, I was like, something's up with this dude. He's like, he doesn't give a fuck way too much. Like, he's on payroll with whoever does the drug shit around here. And I was right, because I was like, this guy's up. Something's off right now for sure, bro. And then, yeah, when it comes to Marty and the family, I don't know what they're really gonna do next. I don't know really what Marty's next move is gonna be. It's kind of hard to predict right now because he's on the outs with both parties in a sense. So maybe we'll pick up and he's not laundering any money for a minute and just trying to make businesses work. I don't know. It's hard to kind of predict where the heroes are going to be at, but I can kind of see where the villains are going. And then Ruth, I think she's all the way on the light side of the force, man. I think she's fully on Team Bird.
So you think her relationship with Bird is going to get better and better?
I don't know
She's
about the whole
more
show, but I
loyal.
think it's going to be good right now for most of this season. And then I think something's going to probably fuck it up inevitably to make it more complicated.
But yet, to me, it seems like Ruth looks at Marty as a father figure because her dad's in prison. He's a loser.
Exactly.
So I think she's looking for that father figure, and that's why she's so loyal to Marty, it seems like.
Yeah, I think that's exactly the thing. So I think she's going to be loyal to him, but I think the dad might break out of prison, like I said, or something, and get her to turn on him. But yeah, I like I said, I think their relationship's going to be good, but still complicated for sure.
Yeah, that's a good
Because
prediction.
nothing in this show is ever simple. You know what I mean? There's always some twists and turns and non-linear shit going on.
Yeah, it's just crazy how it's like, no matter what happens, it seems like Marty just is always getting all this thrown at him. Like, he never gets a break.
Nope.
It just gets more stressful and more stressful.
I know,
as
bro.
the
He
days
just
go
keeps,
by,
like,
and you're like,
snowballing.
man, like he just doesn't get a break.
Nope.
It's sad. He just, yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah, bro, I mean, shit, dude. That's like really all I could foretell. When it comes to the FBI agents, I don't really know what their next move's gonna be. I don't really know what they're gonna do. It's kind of hard, man. Like the one agent that's gay or whatever, he's kind of hard to predict, man. I never know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, he's a little wild. I mean, he fell in love with the guy who's supposed to be his like informant,
Yeah,
right?
and then he fell in love with the guy he works with before, and then
Yeah,
manipulated him.
he's a
and
mess, dude.
alienated
He's a
him.
mess.
Well, yeah, look at where his mom was. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? So it totally fills in some of those gaps without telling you every little detail of his life. And I like the way they did that.
Yeah.
They don't have to tell you everything. It was the same thing with Marty. Like, you don't know everything about Marty's life. You don't know what the fuck he did before he got with Wendy and had kids.
And I'll
have
tell you
no
this,
idea.
there's a lot of scenes that'll go back.
Okay, so we're
And
gonna
it'll
keep going further
explain
back and stuff.
I mean, it's all forward from here, but it's like there's some scenes that will go back and
fill
explain
in some
some
of these
things too,
details.
and it's
Okay.
interesting. And then other scenes will make more sense. It's
Oh.
This show is so incredible. I'm sure if you're listening to this, you've already seen it, but if you haven't, this
Get
is to me my favorite show of all time. But
Wow.
season 4 is coming out soon. But yeah, season 2 will be
Yeah, we're
reviewing
gonna be
very
that.
soon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, since we were recording this near the end of July in real time, you're gonna be seeing the season 2 review. I would say by at least the middle of August, no later than that. You're gonna get the season 2 review in all its glory, and then we're gonna be giving you season 3. I'd say by September, and then we'll see what happens with season 4. But we got a couple other Ozark themed episodes we're gonna do in the future to kind of bide the time until we get that season 4 announcement. But if I had to predict that real quick before we go, I think it's not going to drop till either November or December this year, or we're going to get it in spring next year.
Yeah, I hope it's before 2022.
Yeah, for sure.
But they do say that season 4 will be the last season.
Yeah, and they're splitting it up, I believe, in 2 7-episode parts, kind of like they did Breaking Bad. It's so weird how it's so fucking similar.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
I read that in an
interesting.
article because I was looking up season 4 release date, and they were like, "Oh, all the info or whatever," and they were saying, "Yeah, it's going to be split up in 2 7-episode parts." So we gonna be over here itching for that part 2, bro, because we gonna binge that shit in like a weekend or something. We should
Yeah.
do something like that.
I wonder how much older Jonah's gonna look because
Yeah,
they
I saw
took
a
this
picture of
break
him.
because of the pandemic.
I saw a picture of him in Charlotte. He does look a lot older. She doesn't
Yeah,
look
that
much older
sucks, man. That
than he
ruins
does.
movies, I think. But it's still
Yeah.
gonna be great.
Most def.
Yeah, so shout out Marty Bird. Was it Jason Bateman?
Jason
Shout out
Bateman.
Jason Bateman. He did so great with this.
Yeah, man, you totally elevated your stuff. And if you ever hear this, if you ever see it on YouTube or the podcast feed, however you ever hear this, Jason Bateman, you're the shit, man. And you killed it with this show. And after Ozark is finished, I hope you do another series, another movie. Keep creating stuff, man, because you're really killing it. And all the other people behind the scenes, cinematographer, audio, all the actors, everybody, dude, props, all that stuff. And the violence, hella good, gore, carnage, candy, baby. It's in there. Shout outs to them.
Okay. I just got this is like a throwback, but like, remember the lady gets ran over by a garbage truck?
Holy shit, bro. This fucking show, man. It just never stops. It never stops surprising you. It just goes to like shameless levels of what the fuck.
But it helps out the birds because
Yeah,
she just gave them like $1
exactly.
million. So for her to die, it's like great for them, but it's crazy.
I want her insurance policy, bro. Holy shit. You making your kids rich up in here, man. I ain't fucking with a broke, nigga. She ain't messing with no broke. Broke. Yeah, back when Kanye was good. That's right. I said it. But yeah, man, before we wrap it up, don't touch that dial. Download the episode, every episode on the podcast feed, man. We're all over the place. Hit that download button because that really helps the show grow. And, you know, we could get some potential sponsorships and some good opportunities with guests because we're going to be launching a long form show where we're going to have special guests, multiple movie and TV series reviews. We're going to do different segments. We're going to do games, all kinds of stuff, man. I'm going to fill in my boy Sita behind the scenes, but that's a little tease. That's your post credit right there. Stay tuned for all of that. And if you're checking this out on the YouTube, click the like, click subscribe. And make sure you hit that subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a single video from us and you never, ever miss anything we're going to be coming up with, man. We got a lot of stuff coming down the line, but it's been your boy Kenny.
And your boy C-Dub. Please give us your support. We appreciate it. We're going to keep this going for the long run. Like, subscribe, everything you can do. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
And hit us up on the social medias at fan_frequency on Twitter, at fandom_frequency on the Instagram, man. So hit us up over there. We want to build a community of like-minded geeks. Everything pop culture, we gonna talk about it. So stay tuned, don't sleep, and we'll catch y'all on the next one, y'all. Peace.